Welcome back, family. Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Sir Local 187, and today is December 30th. Y'all know what dropped today, the Air Jordan 2 in the Chicago colorway. I'm hoping you and your family are doing good, doing well. And man, I got an unexpected cop. I might have to do a review. I'm just leaving the mall here. I did hit on DTLR, grade school and men's size. So shout out to DTLR. And I'm heading that way right now as we speak. I just thought I'll stop at the mall real quick and just see if I can get a cop another pair or whatever the case may be. But you know, like I said, it's the end of the year. Wishing you and your family a happy new year. And unexpected pickup. And man, real quick, the story goes, I walk in JD Sports, see if they had any available pairs, right? So I'm looking, and I asked the gal, you know, for the Air Jordan 2s, by the way, I was asking, hey, if they had it, you know, a size 13, because, you know, might try to double up or whatever the case may be. So anyway, they said no, they only had grade school. And from what I understand too, because I called the other Finish Line, and they didn't have all of their shipment in either. So if you took L's today, hold off. Check your local Finish Line and your JD Sports. I don't think they got all their shipment in. But man, shoot, way to double up, Sir Local. So anyway, dude hit me up when, you know, outside JD Sports, and he said, hey man, go in there. And he's a local reseller. I know him from lining up at the Center Boutique and whatnot, so I know him. So obviously these stores know him because they only allowed him to grab one pair. So anyway, he tells me, hey man, go in there. Didn't you see those dunks? I'm like, what dunks? He's like, the Valerian Blues. They got the Valerian Blues. I was like, what? So I go back in there. He gives me his card, and so I cop two of them. Okay, this is my size here, and the other one was a size 11. And I asked the gal at the register, I said, well, how many can I get? She was like, well, how many do you want? I said, I'll take one more. And that was a size 11 that I got. So anyway, so I come out the store and I tell him, hey man, why don't you grab more than one? He said, oh man, they didn't let me. They didn't let him because they know he's a reseller. So I was like, damn. So so I said, excuse me. So I said, well, hey, I didn't use your card or whatever the case may be. So here's your card. And he's like, well, I'll buy the 11 off of you. Now, these retail for about $100. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to take away anything from today's video, main ingredient, you know what I'm saying, the Air Jordan 2. But I thought that was pretty dope. I made something out of nothing. And anyway, so we do a coin flip, 220, 200, and they retail for about $100. So anyway, I lost the coin flip. And my man cashed me out at 200. So basically, I paid for these two pairs. You know what I'm saying? They're paid for. They're free. So if I decide to let go of this other pair, size 13, it's all profit. So anyway, I thought I'd throw that in there. So anyway, I'm on my way to DTLR. So I'll catch you in a minute. So I made it here to my destination. Pick up my W. I'm probably gonna leave the grade school pair, to be honest. I'm just gonna pick up my personal men's size. So shout out to DTLR right there. So anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all here in a little bit. welcome back. I'm back at the lab. I'm finally gonna be able to review y'all the Air Jordan 2 Chicago Colorway. You know what I'm saying? Woo, take it back to 1986, 87. That's when these were originally released. They've been retro throughout the years. 2022 has been the year of the twos, if you will. And man, there was some dope collabs out. I did put in for most of the twos, and I did take L's. But I'm glad that your boy got a W on these OGs right here. And that's the main ingredient. Air Jordan 2 Chicago Colorway. Now, real quick, just see what your boy got on. I got on the Carmines with the Nike Air in the back. Yes, sir, indeedy. So let's get to it. I'm so excited to finally have a pair of Air Jordan 2s in the collection. All right, they retail for $200. They did a full family size run. Drop a comment, let your boy know. Did y'all sleep? Did y'all cop? Let your boy know. So Air Jordan 2 retro, white, varsity, red, black. Okay, I love the box. Basketball with the wings. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, inside there goes a stamp action. Let's see if there's any YDM. I don't see any YDM. So beautiful, I love it. And it also came with the retro card, you know what I'm saying, the specs, if you will. That is dope. That is dope. Man, check that out, y'all. I'm excited and delighted, baby. Y'all smell what your boy's cooking? All right, so enough about that. So this is exactly, pretty much exact replica and specs as the OGs that released in 86, 87. Now, the Jordan 2 are often overlooked, right? Now, you always hear the term underrated. I believe it's safe to say that these are the most underrated Jordan in the Jordan lineup. The most underrated. Look how beautiful it looks. Woo, woo, woo. Class and elegance. And why do I say it's underrated? Because your boy MJ scored his first ever scoring title when these came out. He was rocking these. Okay, he won his first slam dunk contest wearing the Air Jordan 2s. Okay, the Air Jordan 2 is the first one to do away with the Nike swoosh altogether. As you can see, no Nike swoosh. Okay, now the designers, and real quick before I get to the designers, oh, excuse me, is sneakers for the most part take about a year and a half, right? So they tasked Graham McMillan to bring these alive again, to retro these again, if you will. And man, it took a 2-year process, a lot longer than normal, because he wanted to get all the details. He wanted to get everything right on this Jordan, and I believe he did. Everything from the basketball wing logo on the tongue, down to the stitching, to the perforation, to the perforated holes. He wanted to get the exact match as the original in 86, 87, and I think he did a good job. And that's why it took 2 years, and it took longer. Jeez Louise. And the designer was Peter Moore and Bruce Gilgore, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Bruce Gilgore, he's credited with designing the Air Force One, y'all. Bruce Gilgore. Rest in peace. I think he's no longer with us. Peter Moore is no longer with us. Rest in peace. So Peter Moore designed the Air Jordan 1. Bruce Gilgore is responsible for the Air Force One. And Bruce Gilgore incorporated, was the first one to incorporate the air unit, if you will, into the sneaker. So man, he's the godfather, Bruce Gilgore. And sadly, this will be their last job, if you will, working for Nike. Peter Moore and Bruce Gilgore. And hence, when the Air Jordan 3s come out, you know what I'm saying, that's when Tinker Hatfield came. But a beautiful shoe. Another fun fact, when these first released, because the Italians, you know, the materials, they had the shoes made in Italy, because the Italians are known for fine materials and great shoemaking, if you will. And the material is leather with fox iguana skin, as you can see right there in the pattern. Okay, and they use fine leathers, if you will. But fun little fact, when these first retroed in 1994, they couldn't find the original mold to the Air Jordan 2. So the retros that came out in 94, and maybe a couple of retros after that, they remastered it. It's different. It's not OG. Down from the tooling to everything. And then years later, somehow they found the mold to the Air Jordan 2. And hence, with this one, it's exactly like a one-on-one reissue of the one that released in 86, 87. Okay, now they've done some retros throughout the years. And I was looking at them, and some of the past retros had like a red lining around here, if you will. And those weren't OG. Those were not on the OG, if I'm not mistaken. What I mean by OG is like when Jordan played. These are like the same ones like when Jordan played. So it's beautiful. Elegance, as you can see. Okay, it kind of mimics like a dress shoe. Okay, like the bottom. And they say that the Jordan 2 is really comfortable because you had the air unit on the heel, and the midsole made out of Phylon. And it made it, you know what I'm saying, very comfortable. And I will be finding out soon, because this will be my first Air Jordan 2 in the collection, and my first Air Jordan 2 ever. So when these first originally released, they only had two colorways, white and red and white and black. Now these were considered to be the away, dubbed the away. So whenever the Bulls played away, Jordan rocked these, and whenever they played at home, he rocked the other ones that are predominantly white with the red deal in the back. So while we're at the shoe, you got your Nike branding there with the leather. You got that deal there, that design there. I don't know if it's for support or whatever the case it is, whatever the case may be. Okay, Nike Air on the tag, cardboard tag. Okay, Air Jordan wings. And check it out. Woo, you can see that iguana, fox iguana skin. Class and luxury, y'all. Perforated holes on the medial and the lateral. Man, black inside sock liner. Your Air Jordan basketball wings. Okay. Tongue feels good. Now this part here feels kind of, it's genuine leather, but it's not, you know what I'm saying, top grain leather, full grain leather, if you will. And the sneaker in the upper feels good, you know what I'm saying, it feels smooth. Feels like they use decent, good materials overall. And man, I love it. Check that out. Even the outsole looks beautiful. Okay. Man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. So like I said, the Air Jordan 2 has many firsts. You know what I'm saying? Jordan won the scoring contest title, if you will. He won his first slam dunk contest. And also too, this was the first sneaker that didn't have the Nike swoosh. So many firsts. Very underrated shoe. Not liked by many, but that's our job as sneakerheads and OGs, if you will, to pass on the legacy and the memory onto the newer generation, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they get some understanding of why we do like this shoe, regardless of what people say, whether they're bricked or whatever the case may be. So anyway, these are not bricks, these are classics. And I just can't understand it. Someone who's a so-called Jordan fan and whatnot, whatever the case may be, you know, call these bricks and not go for them because they're so-called bricks and not hype. Anyway, that was just my little rant, but to each his own. It is your money, y'all do what y'all want. But as a Jordan fan and as a collector, sheesh, way to send us out with a bang, Jordan brand, in my opinion. Way to send us out with the bang, 2022. And I hope that 2023 continues to bring lots of OGs to be released. So I'm definitely happy to add these to the collection. I've blabbered long enough, and while I'm at it, I'll get to the insole, Nike Air. And this is not a dream sell as far as I know. Okay, so there you have it. The Air Jordan 2 Chicago colorway. And I probably forgot to mention, but they dropped 2 highs and 2 lows, originally in 86 and 87. Man, I wish I would have came with some extra laces, but we'll take it. They just came with 1 lace. Air Jordan, baby. So that's the main ingredient, the Air Jordan 2 Chicago colorway. And you know your boy can't cook without the special ingredient. That's every single one of y'all that's taking time out of your day to watch your boy Sir Loco on the video. So one way of supporting your boy is to hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, so when your boy Sir Loco's cooking in the kitchen, y'all definitely be one of the first ones to come and get it. So with that being said, Happy New Year's. If I don't holler at y'all, be safe, be cool, love y'all, peace.